31 years ago today, a terrorist bomb struck the Marine Corps barracks in Beirut.
The blast killed hundreds. One of the survivors lives in Waynesville.
And he talked with News 13's Rex Hodge today. And Rex, what does he say about that attack?
Bob Rucker says he's lucky to be alive, and he says the attack in 1983 should teach some lessons about fighting terrorism today.
This is the shadow box given me where I retired.
Bob Rucker's Waynesville home is a long way from Beirut, but memories can be long too. He vividly remembers his time as a Marine there 31 years ago. He did broadcasting for Armed Services Radio and TV, never expecting 241 of his brothers in arms,
These are guys I was with,
to be killed, mainly Marines, when a terrorist truck bomb targeted their barracks, reducing the compound to rubble.
It's the most Marines killed in a single day since Guadalcanal.
Rucker was the only one in his crew awake, getting the station on the air at 6 a.m. The clock knocked off the wall marks the time.
6:21 a.m.
He says their broadcast facility had just been moved about 300 feet away from the barracks 2 days before the bombing.
Had we still been there, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
But he lost friends.
Friends that I had just been sharing a beer with the night before are no longer with us.
But in the worst of scenes,
So a lot of brave men do a lot of unseemly, grisly work.
Rucker says he saw the best in people.
Father George Pucciarelli. Saw him with blood up to his elbows, giving last rites to those who have passed. God bless you, Father Pooch. Pardon me.
Rucker considers himself lucky, and having survived, sees a purpose.
Never forget.
The Beirut bombing is traced to the militant group Hezbollah, with a U.S. federal ruling concluding Iranian backing.
Today, people study that incident as the first act in what they call now the GWOT, the Great War of Terror.
Rucker says the alarm went off after Beirut, and he says it should continue now with Al-Qaeda and ISIS. He says it is a war best fought with military leaders making hard decisions and politicians accepting their advice.
We, as a country, need to be prepared, need to continue to support those that are involved in the front lines in the fight.
The headline 3 decades ago was Carnage in Beirut. This former broadcaster, Marine, puts a new angle on it today.
Wake-up call.
There are lawsuits seeking billions from Iran for survivors of the Beirut bombing. To date, Bob Rucker has not seen a dime. Reporting live tonight from the Western News Center, Rex Hodge, News 13.